How's everybody doing on this Friday? I hope everyone's doing well. It's your man, 50 Grand, Richie Rich, Rico Ricardo, Rico Juan, Pretty Ricky's, what they call him. Back at it again, Rich Man Reactions. So folks, on this video, I'm gonna do a reaction of, again, one of the funniest sitcoms, one of the funniest series of all time, Martin, which just celebrated 30 years last year, and it's also the timing couldn't be better as well because Martin Lawrence just received the Hollywood Star on the Walk of Fame. Give a round of applause for that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I think this was the perfect time to find do a reaction to one of my favorite series and one of the best series I ever produced of the 90s, and still on top of there. So before we get on to this reaction, be sure to like, subscribe, check me out on social media. Just a little background, this episode, a lot of people put it like the New Jack City episode. This actually came out in season 2, which was, I believe, I'm gonna put it here down, it was either episode 16 or 17, maybe even 15, but it was like mid-season of season 2. I really love Martin the second season because that's where I feel it really came to this all-time great show. Like the season 1 was like decent, but season 2 is where you start to see the battles between Pam and Martin. It's where they first introduced like the Tom doesn't have a job, and they started to have these staple characters who started to appear more. Brahman, for example, appears in season 2. So it's really amazing. So like on this episode, the premise is Brahman, he actually appears near the end of this, but Martin's Walkman, he just gets this new Walkman CD player, DVD CDs, and he gets it stolen. Someone takes it, but he doesn't know. He ends up meeting Stan, who, this is when Martin still worked at the radio station. Stan actually kind of convinces him that maybe it's one of your best friends, right, may have taken them. So he ends up coming that he wants to interrogate all of them, and he actually draws a lot of influence from New Jack City that came out just a couple years just before this episode. So definitely, you'll definitely enjoy this reaction.
Now you're all probably wondering why I called you here.
Hell yeah, you dragged us out in the middle of a stormy night. What's wrong with you, fool?
And why did you want us all in black?
I'm setting my scene. Now I have news about my CD player. Sit down. Player again. Go sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. What's so cool about this scene when Martin imitates Nino Brown from New Jack City? They actually turned the camera in the same way it was shot in New Jack City. Like the camera goes into that position and Martin's there and Cole is in the like kind of in the background, and it points to, so the viewer sees in that direction, and it's a classic. Oh my gosh, this is only even getting close. Let's continue.
$5 to make a change. $5.
Martin, just what is your dues, please?
I know who stole my CD player. And the person's in this room right now.
The lighting.
Anybody want to tell me who? Come on now. Don't you all speak at once. Sit. Down. Hold it. Now come on now.
Oh my gosh, you know what's so silly about this is that it's not even just the dog, it's Mine is so serious. Like I can feel, and you see with the this happens to a lot of the actors on the Mine TV series. They try so hard to hold their laughter. Like that's how you know this is the most funniest show. You got the actors who, in trying to do these like you could say the dead scene and they're corpsing the person not laughing. You just know this is a funny. You just know this is a funny show, and just that pop of the dog. You're gonna hear even the story of why they used this from the leading lady's hair. Let's continue. And Tommy.
Don't anybody know nothing? Huh?
And Tommy.
Down!
And Tommy. I pray God to do the scene.
Yeah. I mean, come on now. Gina, Cole, Pam, Tommy. I know somebody knows something. Yeah. Ain't that right? Yeah. Ha ha. Sit. Lay.
Oh my gosh. It sometimes this is only a clip of the whole episode, and you have to, if you haven't, definitely see this episode. Again, I'll put the name and the episode listing just here, but oh my gosh, it gives me so good feelings, good like reminiscent memories of the Martin series. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Cole knows what happened, huh, Cole? Yeah. Cole knows everything, ain't that right, Cole? Huh? You messed up, boy. You needed $400 to join your little bread sandwich union, huh? That's exactly how much my CD player costs. Ain't that right, Cole?
Martin.
Ain't that right?
Martin, come on, man. I mean, that was just talk, all right? Damn. You know I can't be no sandwich vendor. The man is not gonna give a brother that kind of power. Okay?
Cole.
It wasn't me, man. It was Pam.
Me?
Yeah, you. Think about it, Martin. She could have snuck it out of here in her weed.
Taking the mug shots.
Did you just say ring my mom weed?
Yeah. Pam did say, and I quote, when I see something I want, I take it. Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Martin, it was not me, okay? It was Tom.
Wait, what about me?
Cause you the one always buying them funky, fresh, fly clothes. How you be buying them, bro?
What the hell do you do for a living?
Nothing.
Yeah, as you see Cole asking Tommy, rest in peace, like what the hell you're doing for a living. It started all in season 2. In season 1, they never ever brought this like gag or joke in. It was really like the first couple of episodes of season 2 where they just kept on saying like, what does Tommy do? Because everyone works, but he's the only one. He doesn't work, but he still has enough money to sustain his lifestyle of this. So one of the best like recurring jokes in any series of there. Let's continue.
He don't do nothing, Cole. Unless you call stealing from your friends a job. Wait a minute. Ain't gonna be no threatening us with the physical, okay? Ain't gonna be no threatening with the physical, because I can go with the big boy.
Martin,
Would you leave Tommy alone, please? Please. Nobody in here stole anything. Nobody in here is a thief.
That's right.
Yeah, you could just see the size difference of like Tommy to Martin. Yeah, Martin is the best version. If you're ever gonna describe a person with short man syndrome, this is just the character of Martin Lawrence. You know, again, don't know how he is in real life, but just him in this series, he was short man syndrome to a T. A man says to a T.
Is that my shirt you got on?
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what happened? This what happened. I had to do laundry, right? And then I needed something to wear, so I borrowed this.
So what? You go around borrowing things without asking, Gina? Is that it? All this time, baby. Right up under here.
So on this next video, it's actually an interview of Tanisha Arnold and Tisha Campbell Martin talking about their experience on the New Jack City Martin episode from behind the scenes, what actually transpired. We're gonna check this out.
Martin comes on every damn day, like seriously, every day.
How was the New Jackson City one where the Brother Man stole?
Yes.
Tell them about the dog. Okay.
The fake dog.
The fake dog. Let me tell you about that dog. Yes. We come to work and we had our prop guys named Tim and Ray.
Yes.
Martin wanted a real dog.
Okay.
And Fox was like, "Kiss my ass. You're not getting a real dog. We're not paying for a real dog to come on the set."
Right.
So he was not happy about it.
Oh, word! So Martin actually wanted a real dog. I think he must have been really feeling New Jack City at that time, man. Can you blame him? It still is one of the best movies of the 90s. Let's continue.
But the script didn't change. You know, we still had the scene to do. So Tim and Ray, me and Tisha get to work, and Tim and Ray are like, "Hey, well, we heard that Martin couldn't, the network didn't want to get a real dog, but we got this." And we saw that fake dog. We was like, "Yeah, bye. You get bye. It was really great working with you." So Martin said, Tim and Ray, they were real nice guys. They convinced Martin, "Look, just try it." Martin was like, "Well, will the dog stand up? Will the dog stand up?"
Really?
That was his main thing. He said the dog's got to, stand up. It's like, no problem. We have weights in the thing. It's all good.
And if you go back to the video, when Martin leaves the dog to say down, like to sit, he falls down.
It's all super.
When that dog fell in the middle of the scene and that damn Martin said, lay, I was done.
No, it was late. It was late. Martin said late. But if you go back to that, you can see Tanisha Arnold trying to hold. They all trying to contain the laughter.
They was laughing in the scenes. I had to hold it together. This is Tashina in all the scenes when she would crack up.
So yes, folks, that's my reaction to the Martin episode titled Suspicious Minds. So if you ever want to check this out, again, it's the season 2. It's season 2, episode 17. I told you I was close. Suspicious Minds. So definitely check that out. I would have loved to review the whole episode, but again, YouTube with their guidelines. You never know. Sometimes you gotta be very careful how much content, unoriginal content, you put on the channel. But this is again one of my favorite episodes of the Martin. I think this one, the one with Tommy Hearn, and definitely Hollywood Swinging with Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan plays Hustle Man, but Tommy Davidson, who plays that version of Arsenio Hall. Did you miss me? Yeah, so I would love in the future to do more breakdowns of these episodes, maybe reactions or actually breakdowns. But if you would love to see that, definitely hit a brother up. You can comment on this video or get in touch with me on social media. Yes, this is definitely a funny episode. Once again, I'm so happy and big ups to Martin Lawrence finally receiving the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So surprised it took so long because as much as I love Chris Rock and Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, Dave Chappelle, of course, I still feel Martin Lawrence is that comedian that really, when I believe Eddie Murphy was first, if we go back in the histories of those leading men, especially if we're talking black comedians, there was Pryor, there was Red Fox, there was Eddie Murphy. Martin Lawrence, hands down, dominated the 90s. He had his own TV series. He was hosting Def Comedy Jam, and he was leading man in movies such as Bad Boys. He directed Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Big Mama's House. He was there. There was not another comedian like that besides Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy kind of laid the groundwork, but Martin Lawrence I believe Martin Lawrence was the one who carried from him. And of course now you got Kevin Hart, but Some people really don't understand how good of a comedian Martin is, and as you can see from this scene. So, folks, let me know what you think of this reaction on Suspicious Minds, episode 15 in Martin season 2. Let me know what you think of Martin finally getting his Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame. Yeah, let me know your favorite episodes from the Martin series. Also, Comedy Hype did a review of this episode as well. I'm gonna put a link to that. So check out that. And if you want to check out a channel that has less subscribers but still has Richie Rich edition here, baby, you can definitely like, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more Richie Rich Man reactions. So take care. And if you haven't already done, it's not 2022, it's 2023. Oh, just update your wallet. Ask. Peace.